Remember your logistics. Meet with the venue manager to discuss the room setup and overall timeline for the event. Remember that the more people you volunteer from your organization, it will decrease your costs significantly. Remember to assign your volunteers to different roles during the day of the event, and begin to draft a minute-by-minute schedule of the day. This makes a huge difference as you are trying to organize this event, and everyone then has a good opportunity to understand what their role is during that day. Provide a signed contract to the appropriate campus resource to submit the check request for the payment of the performer. In order for it to be ready prior to the day of the event, this needs to be submitted at least 2 weeks in advance. Remember tickets and programs. If you're selling tickets, meet with the staff of the university box office to coordinate and pay for tickets. Keep in mind there is cost involved with some in working with the university box office. Volunteers. It's extremely beneficial to hold a pre-event meeting with all co-sponsors and volunteers, providing yourself time to troubleshoot any last-minute issues, delegate responsibilities, and answer questions. This is also a great time to take care of those last-minute items. It is suggested that your group convene at least 3 days prior to the event at the venue where the program is located to really look at the venue itself and see how you're going to be putting on your event. Remember hospitality requirements, especially if you're working with an entertainer, making hotel reservations, arranging for catering, which if you are on campus is required that you go through Chartwell's. Arrange for special requests. Sometimes very helpful to have 1 or 2 people that this is their entire responsibility for the event. And remember that there are some special dietary hospitality needs, and it's your legal obligation to furnish them when you have signed a contract. Institutions have a commitment to provide only reasonable requests. Anything outrageous can definitely be negotiated outside of the contract prior to signing. Remember some special arrangements that happen within the organization and planning of your event. Have you considered your security needs? Have you contacted university police about the crowd and its possible behavior? Do you need to reserve special parking? Are all your forms submitted to the university? For instance, if you are doing something outside, are you aware of the zoning laws in terms of noise? Have you invited sponsors or administrators who have helped with the program and planning? And do you need to provide any meals for those who are coming? Do you have an MC for the event? And help them be more successful in promoting your event, have you provided them a script? Remember that in terms of risk management, there are low risk and high risk events. When we look at high risk events, it's very likely that the university is going to require that you purchase event insurance. This could be from $100 to $1,000, just depending on the level of risk and the amount of people that will be attending the event. If you have any questions about this, this is something to talk with the Student Involvement Leadership Office as well as risk management. This is a decision matrix that is used when determining if there's a proof of insurance is needed for a proposed event. So please review the group size as well as if it's in the category of either a low risk or high risk event. Remember that the details make the difference. The more communication between yourself, your volunteers, and your artists, the more successful this event's going to be. Finalizing a minute-by-minute schedule to share with the performer and his representative will make the event run much more smoothly, as well as providing their travel arrangements, name of the people that are hosting them, and how to recognize their host. Remember to review meal plans and pick up the check. This could be one of the most important things, especially if you're at the night of the event and you don't have the check and will not be able to pick that up until the following day because the office is closed. Call to confirm the facility, hotel, and transportation security and catering prior to the week before the event to make sure that they're prepared and that they have not lost or do not have the correct date on your event. Present the program. Remember, communication is key to a successful program. Be patient and professional with artists and with each other. And start on time. Begin to collect data for your evaluation. What was your attendance like? What was the audience reaction? Is this something that you would choose for your organization to do again, or is this something that didn't really fit the mission and purpose of your organization, and you'd want to try something different in the future? Always evaluate your program, and then be very kind to those students that are going to be taking your place in the future by following that, by recording that program evaluation and making it available to your club. Some questions that you might want to consider is, how did it go? Were your goals achieved by producing the program? What did you like or dislike about the actual production? Would have done differently? Did you assess the reaction of the audience participants? Be sure always to provide thank yous to your performers, volunteers, sponsors, and advisors. And remember to finalize all your financial obligations quickly after the program has been completed. One of the greatest gifts we can provide the leaders that follow is a detailed account of your successful event. Keep everything: timelines, meeting notes, contracts, publicity copies, delegation sheets, checklists, and evaluations, and most especially a budget of what the event cost to produce. We grow by learning from our experiences, and file the complete report in your organization files and celebrate your achievements. Good luck as you plan your next event on campus. I think that's